I'm Frank Morano. For years now, I've been very clear about where I stand. New York City should not be a sanctuary city, period. That doesn't mean being anti-immigrant. My grandparents were immigrants. It means being pro-public safety, pro-law and order, pro-accountability. Sanctuary city policies were sold to the public as a way to protect innocent people and encourage cooperation with law enforcement, which are good things. But in practice, they've gone far beyond that. They've created a system where even people accused or convicted of violent crimes can be shielded from cooperation with federal authorities simply because why? Because City Hall says so. And that's wrong. A city should never prioritize ideology over public safety, and it should never put taxpayers on the hook for the consequences of bad policy choices. A lot of you may have seen this story that broke yesterday where, you've seen the headlines in the New York Post. This is the Associated Press. It's not a blog post. It's not social media speculation. It's a straight news headline laying out a very real possibility that sanctuary city policies could cost New York billions in federal funding. Billions. That's no joke. Billions of dollars in federal funding with a B. Whether you like that or not, it's the reality that we're facing. And here's the important part. This problem has an easy off-ramp, and it's not a right-wing solution or a left-wing solution, but this is a solution that I think everybody should be able to get behind. That off-ramp doesn't require mass deportations. It doesn't require turning local police into immigration agents, and it doesn't require abandoning protections for law-abiding immigrants. It's something that even progressives who care about immigrant communities should be able to live with. My proposal is simple and narrow. End sanctuary protections for violent offenders. Restore cooperation with federal immigration detainer requests only in cases involving violent felony crimes. That's it. If someone is here peacefully working, raising a family, and obeying the law, they should not be the target of government action. But if someone is arrested or convicted of a violent crime, City Hall should not be standing in the way of lawful cooperation with federal authorities. That's not extreme. It's not radical at all. It's common sense. This approach does three important things. And this is why I wanted to do this video, to highlight this, because whenever we talk about immigration, especially any headline involving President Trump, everything gets very heated. Everyone retreats to their corners, and we get out of the solution finding business. First, this approach protects public safety. Second, but by getting these violent criminals out of here. Second, it preserves federal funding for essential services New Yorkers rely on. Because I got news for you. President Trump's not joking when he's saying he's going to try and cut off this funding for sanctuary cities. He's serious as a heart attack. Third, it draws a clear moral line. Violent criminals shouldn't be shielded by city policy. So I'm introducing legislation, technically it's a resolution, that forces this issue into the open. A clear yes or no vote. No slogans, no spin, just accountability. If City Hall takes this off-ramp, the problem is solved. If they refuse, then they own the consequences. Sanctuary city policies as they exist today are wrong. They put ideology ahead of safety, and they put taxpayers at risk. We can fix this responsibly, immediately, and without harming innocent people. The choice is ours. Let's make the right one.